other side with Carolina, Seth Trimble has certainly taken a leap. Like, that's very apparent, Mike. It's how big of a leap he's taken. Tonight, RJ Davis has 12 points, but it took him 11 shots. And Elliot Cadeau goes 5 for 15. I'm just going to give the take, Mike, and have you react to this.
Sure.
North Carolina mismanaged the offseason and the interior. This team's post play is just not good enough to do what they want to do, which is to make the Final Four and have a shot. They're just not good enough on the interior. They were down 21 to Dayton, who, by the way, has had a good showing in this Maui and played Iowa State real tough and could play UConn tough tomorrow for all we know. But Mike, it's amazing to me watching Carolina and seeing their guards and the drop off between their guard play and their 4 and the 5. Jeff,
Mike,
how did we get here?
All right.
I thought Mike was going to react, but it is. I thought Mike was going to react, but it is 2:09 a.m. Eastern time, and that's okay. I mean, Jeff, this front court is not good.
Quickly, yes. No, you're 100% right, Fana. It's not good enough. Jalen Washington has struggled. Van Allen Lubin is a good backup. And, yes, the one missing piece they have is a front because Seth Trimble has gotten better, right? Like, he's the one guy who has really made a jump, but their bigs aren't good enough. And, yeah, I think ultimately that holds back North Carolina from being anything more than I don't know. I mean, again, could they win a game or two in the NCAA tournament? Yes.
No,
their backcourt is
they're better than
they're
that.
fine.
Right.
Yeah, they're
They
fine.
can make a Final Four.
Right.
Like, let's.
No. Hell no.
Can they make a Final Four? Absolutely.
No.
No. You know why? Okay, stop talking. You know why? Because RJ Davis, Seth Trimble, and Elliot Cadeau on any given night can go out and win you a game. Like, they went to Fog Allen Fieldhouse, were down by 20 in the second half, and came back and had a possession where if Jalen Withers doesn't shoot a ridiculous 3, like, I think they were up by 4 with a minute and a half left in Fog Allen after being down by 20. Yeah, but they were down by 21 to Dayton last night, who, by the way, like, took Iowa State to the wire today, and they came back and they wanted to say, like, their backcourt is electric, and that backcourt can carry you to a win against anybody on any given night. And can they get 4 in a row in March? Yeah, absolutely they can. Would I bet on that happening? No, probably not. Could they lose in the first round? Yeah, absolutely. Like, the thing about this North Carolina team.
I got a better chance of putting this on whatever number you want in roulette, going downstairs and putting it on number 22 and winning than Carolina making the Final Four.
I bet you would have said that exact same thing in 2022. And how did that play out for you? You would have said the same thing.
One of the things I like there, Rob, Rob, did you notice, Rob, that he pulled out a $100 chip? It wasn't like $5.
Yeah, like,
what, you want me to pull a red chip? Come on. I mean, listen, what am I doing here? Come on.
Is a $100 chip a flex now?
Yeah.
Is that where inflation has gotten us, Anna? Like a $100 chip is a flex?
Yeah, Mike LaTulip, what's your take on Carolina?
Yeah, quickly, now that I'm unfrozen, it's interesting, like, looking at how it's why I like prognosticating, like, are they a Final Four team? Are they not a Final Four team? Right? Would anyone have said Florida Atlantic was a Final Four team? It's like things need to happen in March. And the question, Rob, like, can those guards go nuclear for 4 games? I think it's possible. I also think it's unlikely. It's just, you mentioned the front court pieces, John, before I got frozen. They have a lot of redundant pieces, and those redundant pieces aren't very good. That's the issue. And it's been just like a far departure from what we've come to know about Carolina in the front court, which is Armando Bacot, Kennedy Meeks, Bryce Johnson, going back to one of our own, John Henson. I mean, there's all those guys I feel like played a specific role, right? You're either like a high-level rim protector, lob threat, or you're a guy like Bacot, Kennedy Meeks that, like, is nimble enough, can finish around the rim, and can provide some serious interior defense. And I don't see that with this group. So, Rob, again, is it possible? It's possible,
Mm-hmm.
but like those guards would have to just go absolutely batshit in the
They
NCAA
could.
tournament. Or,
Would you be surprised if one of the three of them in
Rob,
4 straight games all went for like 40? They're capable of doing it.
I don't
it's
disagree.
possible.
40?
I could go. It's 2:13. We have 2 minutes left. But I'm just going to say this. Like, yes, I don't disagree with you that they could go nuclear. But you can't keep having these 5-minute lulls where you notice a trend. They fell behind by close to 20 against Kansas. They fell behind by 21 to Dayton. Like, you got to stop falling behind by these margins. It's way too much. All right. Quickly before toast of the night, I don't want over analysis because Dagan's